Brighton then get us underway in the second half here. 1-0 down. Looking to hit back straight away. They played some good football in that first half, Brighton. But it was Leicester who took the lead. And what here is Izquierdo. Finds himself in a very good position. And a chance now to test Kasper Schmeichel. Oh, and he just fires wide. Good effort that. Good early pressure from Brighton. Exactly the way they would have wanted to start the second half. And they'll be hoping that they can deal better with the front two of Leicester. Of course, so many problems so far in this game. And Leicester will be hoping to try and get a second. As Schmeichel plays long there. It's not something he does that often. Kasper Schmeichel. Perez looks to try and find Harvey Barnes on the left-hand side. Running forward, Harvey Barnes plays the ball in, looking for Jamie Vardy, but Lewis Dunk comes across and steals possession just in front of the former England man, but he won't give it up, and neither does Dunk though. And the ball squirts out to this left-hand side. Perez. Good challenge that from Iotsi Perez as he plays the ball back up the line. Iheanacho going across to try and rescue it, but Johan Bash wins it back for Brighton. He'll play back into Charlotto. He won't get there. Perez makes the challenge. Charlotto again, slack in possession. Ball in the midfield. Iheanacho. Dennis Pratt. Still Dennis Pratt. I think he got enough on that. Brighton with a chance to steal, which they do, but Leicester City do manage to keep possession with Harvey Barnes. Keeps it going, recycles it all the way out to this near side. Leicester City's right. Looking for Iotsi Perez, finding Iotsi Perez. It's a good run from Perez. He's just got himself on the wrong side of the ball. Perez. He's got Vardy coming across to try and help him. That's a strong challenge. Left both players grounded. And the referee, he's just going to have a little word there. I think he comes over just to see what's happening. I don't think any player requires any drastic medical treatment. And it will be a Leicester City throw. Strong challenge though. And Perez, to his credit, stuck that up with it well. He's back on his feet, Iotsi Perez, and he takes the throw in quickly for Jamie Vardy. Oh, you can't get there. Lewis Dunk clears. Brighton now coming forward with Ezekiel Charlotto. He though can only find Wilfred Ndidi. He's had a much better job, much better game in there today than he has done in recent weeks. Iheanacho looks for Barnes. Harvey Barnes. And Byrne just getting a little touch on that, I think, as it went past him and does regain possession for Brighton. No centre-backs in position here for Brighton. If they don't get this right, Leicester could be in. Dan Byrne does deal with it. Still, Leicester 1, Brighton 0. Jamie Vardy's first half goal gives them the lead after he was set free. Brighton though throwing players forward, and look, it's Kelechi Iheanacho here who's picked up possession in the midfield area for Leicester. Iheanacho plays long, looking for Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes, can he get past Dan Byrne here? No, he can't. Good work there from the young Englishman. Dan Byrne did enough. Ball played forward, and that's actually a defence-winning long ball. Leicester have been caught out here. And Neil Maupay could, if he gets this right, send Brighton back into this game. Maupay, oh, he's beaten Schmeichel. He'll be disappointed, Schmeichel. That's an absolutely P-rolled finish. Did it take a deflection? No one's really sure. Schmeichel, though, has gone the wrong way, and Brighton have equalised. Kasper Schmeichel, absolutely. He's got questions to answer there, because that shot carried absolutely no conviction from Neil Maupay. But he has managed to find the back of the net, and he puts Brighton level. Barnes, that's a foul from Harvey Barnes. Disappointed there. Barnes, he's not really had a big influence on this game thus far. As Brighton look once again to get forward. Try and get themselves back into this game, back into a winning position, hopefully. Graham Potter, and break Leicester City hearts. It's a bit of a poor defensive free kick, that though. Put aside the needless pressure, but Pascal Gross does manage to salvage something out of the free kick. Actually ended up being a nice little bit of skill from Pascal Gross. Nice little bit of possession for Brighton. And they now come down through the middle of the park with Davy Proper into Solly March. March back to Proper. Back into Neil Maupay. This is nice from Brighton. Really, really nice interplay from the side in green. Growing into it, that's for sure. Oh, Soyuncu just getting across to make that challenge. Morgan plays the ball down the right hand side looking for Jose Perez. He does get on the end of it here on this right. Perez still travelling the ball down the right hand side. Needs support now though. Vardy looking to run across the line and get on the end of that ball. Cross Ezekiel Charlotto as he handbash comes back. Vardy though does manage to keep possession. He's the wrong side of your handbash here, Vardy. So if Perez gets this pass right, plays into Vardy. Vardy again with a chance here. Got Matt Ryan to beat. Oh, just wide out far post there from Jamie Vardy. Good chance for Leicester. Well crafted in the end. Perez has had a good influence on this game so far. Leicester though will still be extremely disappointed to be in the position they're in. The home side, they've not been very good in their last two games. The FA Cup game against Chelsea, they definitely looked more free-flowing side, but in the games against Watford and today against Brighton, it's not been great for Leicester. There's going to be a little opportunity here for Brighton, and it's handbash, Izquierdo rather, and it's going to be a corner. Piling players forward now, Brighton. They're going to be looking to really put pressure on Schmeichel's goal. Morgan going back, Pereira, Soyuncu going back. As we look at the crowded 6-yard box, ball to be tossed in there. Oh, and it was headed away off the line by Wes Morgan. And Leicester City now with a possible chance to counter-attack with James Justin. Spreading one out and finding Perez. Perez finds Vardy. Vardy back out wide right for the Spaniard Perez. He gets on the end of it, Perez. This is a great chance, is it? He then plays back into Vardy. Leicester may be guilty of overworking this a little bit. Jamie Vardy rolls it into the corner. And it's that man again. And it's these two here. It's Jose Perez and Jamie Vardy. Who've linked up brilliantly to send Leicester City into a 2-1 lead. Defending their own box just moments earlier as Wes Morgan clears the ball off the near post. Brighton have thrown a lot of shirts forward. And in the end we're caught out. And Brendan Rodgers is making a change, and it is going to be James Maddison for Kelechi Iheanacho, which I think will see Leicester revert back to the number 10. Number 4-2-3-1, moving Dennis Pratt closer to Wilfred Ndidi to allow that back four to perhaps be a little bit more solid as they look to try and see out this game and get themselves 3 points. Leicester City 2, Brighton 1. With just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Leicester, James Justin. Can they now make it more comfortable? Barnes. Did a good game, Barnes, without being overly productive. Perez on the other side has done the majority of the good work for Leicester. But 2 Jamie Vardy goals. That's 3 in the last 2 for Vardy. Couldn't net in the cup. Couldn't beat Kepa. But against Foster and Matt Ryan, he's done well. That's a good pass though. Brighton are in here. James Justin has gone walkabouts as Neil Maupay twists and turns on the edge of the box. He now has the opportunity. Can he beat Schmeichel? Neil Maupay again. Got Brighton first. Schmeichel makes a fantastic save and sends it across for a corner. Brighton again, you'd think, would be looking to throw shirts forward here. Izquierdo getting up there. Handbash. They're not going to crowd the box like they did last time. That's for sure. We just adjust the camera here. Corner to be taken by Solly March into Handbash. Izquierdo can't get there, and then Diddy clears away. And Leicester again. Can they get this swift counter-attack on the go? Perez. Vardy. Jose Perez. Oh, just cut out there by Shane Duffy. He all looked to clear away. He hasn't got many places to look though. Solly March does manage to get back into position to assist Brighton. Pascal Gross. Izquierdo. This is it for Brighton. They don't have long. The ball goes out of play now. Before they score, they lose the game. Maddison comes over to try and make the challenge. Davy Proper though, sending the ball forward for Brighton. This is last chance saloon for the Seagulls. Cannot afford the ball to go out of play without it ended up in the back of the net. Izquierdo. Handbash. Pereira comes across. Leicester now dilly-dallying a little bit. And he raises Handbash. Pereira. Morgan does the sensible thing and plays the ball out of play. And it's another win for Leicester. And they get the 3 points here, courtesy of 2 Jamie Vardy goals. As they celebrate in the middle of the pitch. These boys have been isolating with each other since the football season restarted. So they celebrate together there in the middle of the park. As they, big 3 points for Leicester. They come away with it. They didn't start the game very well. It was scrappy at times. Not the greatest feast of football. But Premier League points in the end for Leicester. As they look to get themselves up into the Champions League spots for next season. The away side, Brighton, out on their feet there. Be disappointed. Played well at times. Got a scrappy goal and had other chances. A late effort saved by Kasper Schmeichel and the resulting corner cleared. And they just overworked it a little bit, trying to get that great shooting opportunity at the end. Couldn't quite get it. And the final score here from Leicester is Leicester City 2, Brighton 1.